Hi, we're going to explain our problem given to us by the professor in class. The angles are 70 from the left and 80 from the right. To find out which angle is better to maintain in equilibrium.
Attach the bolts washer and nut indicated hole marked on the woodboard according to the given angles. You have to use the tool wrench. Make sure the nuts are well tightened. To have a better result, the plain washer must make a sandwich along the board, and the pressure washer must be sandwiched between the nut and the plain washer. Make a clav hitch nut to the hole, the key chain ring, and void it slides freely to maintain the weight and the desired position. Do the same to attach the line to the bolts, but assure the weight is centered to the union with the vertical and the horizontal axis.
We used were a nut, an object with a weight of 1 kilogram and another one with a weight of 500 grams. The board with the angles already determined, and we stripped to tie both angles to the weight.
First, we have to calculate the tension in each line with a weight of 1 kilogram and 500 grams to find out the answer of this question.
Which one of Newton's laws is related to this experiment? Newton's first law, which establishes that any object that remains in uniform motion will remain in the same state unless it is acted by an external force.
What are the magnitudes of T1 and T2 when using the weight of 1 kilogram? T1 is 7.66 newtons and T2 is 15.1 newtons. And the magnitude using 500 grams are T1 is T.83 newtons and T2 is 7.54 newtons. What are the magnitudes of T1 and T2 when using the weight of 1 kilogram? T1 is 7.66 newtons and T2 is 15.1 newtons. And the magnitude using 500 grams are T1 is T.83 newtons and T2 is 7.54 newtons.
It is better that the two strings are opposite, one in 0 and another one in 180. That will make the object is in balance and it is difficult to move it.
What are the worst angles to work with this kind of system? Is that the 2 points are closest. In this case, at 90 degrees, this will not have much balance and it's easier to move by any movement or object.
In conclusion, we can see that these laws are applied in many daily situations. In this case, the Newton's first law of inertia tells us that if a body does not act into any other, it would remain indefinitely moving in a straight line with a constant speed.